dad's following me. We're going to meet up with my cousin. He has a project that he is wanting to get rid of, and he offered it to me and my dad first. And you know, he's given us a pretty good deal on it, so we're going to pick it up and hopefully it goes somewhere. But it's definitely a good enough deal where we didn't want to pass it up. We're kind of going to turn it into a father and son project. I've always wanted to have something like this, and this should be a pretty fun one if we get it to the level where we want it to be. With that all being said, I'll let y'all wait until we get there and I'll show you what it is. All right, so we got the thing all loaded up and we're about to hit the road, but I'm gonna let you meet my cousin, and he can tell you a little bit about the car. Name, social security, date of birth. This is my cousin Lee, and this is his old car that he's letting us get a good deal on. You gave us a good deal, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just tell us about the car a little bit.
Well, it's a 1979 Camaro RS. Original 305 4-speed car.
And you bought it from your friend when?
Yeah. About 2015, I bought it from an old high school friend. He used to drive it around.
And then you drove it around for a little while?
Yeah, I drove it for about a year. And it had tire issues.
Yeah.
Until you drove the decals off of
Too
it.
many burnouts?
Yeah, too many burnouts. I guess that was 30-year-old tires when I bought it.
Yeah.
But they still held air.
And then what you did a head job on it and then just kind of never finished it from there?
Yeah, did a head job, had a guide plate, screw-in studs.
Yeah.
Roller rockers.
Well, cool.
But
well, yeah, he's gonna part ways with it, and hopefully it'll find a good home with us. And I guess we'll see where it goes from there. And I don't know if the YouTube's ever met old Papa Bear. This is old Raj, my go-to man for everything. And so yeah, and this is gonna be our little project. We're gonna hit the road and get back to the house, and we'll talk a little bit more about it and look at it a little bit closer when we get back home. right, so me and Dad finally got this thing pulled in the shop. It's probably been about 2 months ago or so. And we're finally getting around to messing with it. But before we dive into it, I wanted to do a little bit of a quick walk around and just show y'all how it is, the way we got it, and what we're working with, and what we have, I guess, ahead of us to get this thing in tip-top shape. All right, so again, like we said, it's a 1969 Camaro. We don't really know if it's I guess a rally sport. We don't really know the base model. Is that right, Dad?
It's a Rally Sport 4-speed.
Rally Sport 4-speed originally, and somebody down the line put I guess a turbo 350 in it. And ultimately, we would like to go back to the manual transmission. Don't know if we'll put a Muncie back in it, or go all the way and put a Tremec 6-speed. Under the hood, it originally was a 305 car. Somebody 350 swapped it. I don't really know any of the specs on, what the aftermarket parts are on the engine, but my cousin had gotten the heads redone and never really buttoned it up. So intake's just sitting on there, but we would like to get the engine running how it is, and then, just beat around with it for a little while before we do anything major to it, engine swap or anything. Just kind of get a feel and enjoy the car a little bit. Stock 14-inch wheels, and then inside, body's pretty straight. I think there was one area right here on the door. You can see, yeah, right there. That's really the only dent that I've seen that's bad. Let's try to get in this thing. Door hinges are absolutely shot. So inside, you can see that it is really, really rough. Pretty much every single piece in here is gonna have to come out and get redone. The plastics, the edge of the plastics are kind of wearing away. And the carpet is absolutely horrible. So I think tonight we're gonna work on taking the seats out and getting the carpet out, and just any moisture that's built up in the carpet, that'll just keep it off of the metal floor pans. And you can see the dash and the center console are all different colors. So we will, I don't know what color interior we're gonna go with. I've been trying to talk Dad into black. I think a black interior, maybe even a factory blue will, the same color blue. We don't really know what color we're gonna go with on the outside. Trump 2024. All right, in the trunk, I don't know, looking in here, it definitely looks like there was some moisture in here. I don't know if there's any rusted through holes. Taillights are shot. I don't know if we might can save the bumper. But for the most part, the trunk, from what we could see, looked pretty solid. And this is kind of a pretty good view of that factory blue. I do like a blue car. The floor pans, I think, had a little bit of rust in it. And then the corner of the doors were rusted out. And I did some looking. I don't know if they sell the door corners that you can actually repair, or if we're just gonna have to hand fab something. So I don't really think we need to buy an entirely new door just to fix that corner, but we will see. And I also I don't know anything about this, but Dad might know something about it. I saw that these shocks had a little port on them, and then it ran back to a Schrader valve on the back. Yeah, there it is right there. So I guess you can kind of tune the shocks on the fly with a little bit of air pressure. And then coming over to the driver's side, you can see the seats are absolutely shot. Like I said, I don't really know what we'll do long term, if we'll go back with a factory seat, or if we'll put in some kind of I don't know. I'd love to go with like still a classic looking seat. I've seen where people put in some racing seats that kind of still look factory. And you can see this carpet just peels right apart. It's absolutely shot. But sitting in the thing, I don't know, sitting in the thing, it's definitely a time capsule, and I'm ready to take this thing down the road. It's gonna be sweet. And you can see there's the factory clutch pedal still down there, so we'll definitely be getting this thing back to manual. Got your skull, the distributor lockouts or whatever, distributor weights. So somebody robbed the door speakers. Don't really, I guess that was the window up and down. It'd be cool if this thing had manual windows, but I don't know. But yeah, the door pins are absolutely shot. I think that's one of the, I'm gonna try to get some of those on order so we can actually close these doors with ease. And then we got the nice door handle, stiffener mod right there. A little bit of dent in this front fender, but I guess, Dad, you might be able to correct me on this. That side is a Z28 fender with the vent in it. Yeah. And this is just a non-Z28 fender. It's got the little front skirts, whatever you want to call that the Z28s had. And somebody had put a Z28 hood on it at one time, but before my cousin sold it, he took that hood back off. So I don't know. I think we're gonna try to find another Z28 hood to put on it. But like I said, that's the car how it sits now. And so now we're gonna go ahead and jump in and try ripping some of this interior out and getting that old carpet out. All right, so we put a pretty good dent in getting all the interior and stuff out. Found a couple holes in the floor, both driver and passenger side. A few holes back here. I think that side was pretty clean. And just got all the carpet out. And was able to get everything cleaned up here and just get a better idea of what the interior was like and get that nasty carpet out of there. And we also found, I believe, the build sheet, which was pretty neat. And I don't know what went here. I don't know if that was the window sticker price, but it is burnt up and gone. So unfortunate there, but definitely made some headway on it. And the next time we do something on here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some door handles and door pins so these doors can actually shut smoothly, and you can see how much that door is sagging. So once we're able to get the doors to shut a little bit smoother, and then probably go ahead and get some front seats, get the thing running, and we can actually run it down the road, even though it's in pretty rough shape. Definitely have to get some new tires on it as well. And we got here's the pile of the old carpet, got the seats out. They're in a pretty rough shape. I think we're definitely probably gonna have to go with all new there. Even the trackings on these seats are starting to rust away. This one's locked up, about to rust away there. So probably definitely brand new seats. Any bets on how much money we found in here? I say I don't know. We'll say 5. I don't know. I'll say 764. How much money we got, June? 667 and a Canadian coin. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap up the rest of this video. And I think we already have a name for the car. So the day that I brought the car home, my kids were already in the bed, so I ripped them out of bed. So that's why they're in diapers in the video. But my son, I believe, named the car. What, brother? Where'd it come from? You like it?
Yeah.
What is it?
A big tomato.
A big Camaro?
Yeah.
Man. And so, as you saw in the video, my son named it the Chamayo. He's 2.5 years old. He can barely speak, but Chamayo's good enough for me. So drop a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that. But me and Dad made some good progress tonight, just trying to figure out what was up with the interior and getting all that bad carpet out. And next time you'll probably see us messing with these door handles and doors, just trying to get them shutting a little bit better, and then maybe start seeing what else we need to do with the motor to get it at least fired off, just so we can enjoy it a little bit. So drop a comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are not already, and we'll catch you on the next one.